Boom! Welcome back, my savvy engineers. You look great. We've got a hot one for you, especially in these times, how to keep your team inspired. Roll it. Okay. It's kind of set in now, this remoteness. At first, everything was groovy. A lot of people would say, especially here in LA, without that commute, that life had just improved. But now we are many months into this, and it's a lot harder. And some people have noticed that, energy levels, things drop. So how can we continue the inspiration and make sure that everyone's really got it, everywhere throughout the company? Number one, this is something we used to do, and we love this as one of the, I would say, key flavors, key ideas at Dimension Software was food and drink. So it started out, of course, as like caffeinated beverages. Then it got a little bit more focused to our colleagues' unique tastes. We had some kombuchas, we had some like kombucha coffee, we had, all these like crazy beverages. A lot of people, they've been with us a long time, so we know all the weird little habits and things that they love. What we have done, and it's worked super well, just to let people know, hey, I'm thinking about you. Drop ship it in the mail, whatever it is. Since no one's meeting up anymore, send it in the mail. Take that coffee beverage, mail it out. It doesn't cost a whole lot, but it does say, hey. And it's going to keep people inspired and know that you're just thinking about them a little bit more. Whatever it is, a little piece of food, some beverages, it all works the same. Just a nice little touch point. Okay, number two, team building through outings. Again, in these remote times, you got to kind of gauge what the comfort level is of all the employees. If it's possible to do a little socially distanced happy hour in someone's backyard or somewhere outside, people can be remote. Hey, it's worked very well for us. Obviously, most of us on Dimension Software, we're here on Silicon Beach, so we are still kind of in the near. We've done it a couple times totally safely, and it's worked very well. A lot of people, they're going to say, okay, yeah, Skype, Zoom calls. It's seemingly much more played out all these months now through this. That human touch, it's not to be forgotten. It really is something special. And if you're able to, and again, just gauge everybody's kind of comfort level for this, bring people into a backyard for a little socially distanced happy hour, my gosh, it speaks volumes to that human touch. It's really going to keep everybody inspired and know that you care. Okay, point number three. This is a tactic that works for any company, anywhere, anytime, no matter what. Increase salaries. Pay your engineers more. And really, this goes to anybody, okay? At Dimension Software, we pride ourselves that everyone makes a livable wage across all of the salaries, okay? And one thing that we found too, at the end of the year, that extra little bit for the livable wage, it doesn't take a lot out of the company's bottom line, and it makes such a tremendous difference to their bottom line. Even a little bump here and there, again, it just says, hey, hi, I'm thinking about you. Here's a little bit of extra money, and really like pin that towards a milestone or something successfully that they did. My gosh, boom. Now you're collecting a lot of dots. They're gonna feel the love. They're gonna stay inspired. Okay, number four. This is a big one, ownership. Ever wonder why nobody works as hard as you? They don't own your baby. It's quite simple. Just ensure that everyone has a little piece of the success. When everyone's working hard, we're bringing everything up, and we get to reap those benefits. Oh my gosh, so much better. Ownership. Just make sure everyone everyone throughout the entire company has a little piece of it. All right, number five. This is, again, it's a key one. It's going to happen at any company. You could be distributed globally. Good for you. Ensure everyone is on board with the vision. And I know that this sounds kind of simple, but in these remote times, now especially so many months into this, vision, it can be more difficult to communicate, especially if any of the regular communication channels have been broken down just a little bit, being that we're so many months through this. Most engineers aren't actually lazy. They're just hacking on projects they don't care about. Make sure that everyone's on board with the vision. It can be done, of course, remotely through your Skype or your Zoom calls. We love email because it's a little bit more asynchronous. You can have a slightly longer format. People can really take the time. They don't feel like pressured on the spot. They can read, digest, absorb the vision, and then come with a response maybe the next day or 2 days later. Okay, you've got your email chain. The point is, though, just ensure everybody's on board with the vision. Make sure to touch all those people you have at the company and make sure that the vision is still alive and well with them. Okay. How are we going to keep our teams inspired? Food and drink. Drop ship that item. Whatever it is you're thinking, do it. Put it in the mail. Done. Okay. 2, team building through outings. If it's at all possible, my gosh, that human touch is ever important. Number 3, salary bumps. Just increasing your engineers, even if it's a tiny bump, just to say, hey, we love you, thank you. Number 4, ownership. If everyone at your company doesn't already own a piece of the pie, this might be the year to change that. And number 5, just ensure that everyone is on board with the vision. So many good things are going to come out with that. Oh my goodness. So rad seeing you here today. Welcome back as always. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Hope you really enjoyed this one. How to keep your team inspired. Ciao.